far. There's loads of people in the chat room. I want to say hi to Eco Dave Media. I also want to say hi to Globebusters. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bling Bling of the ISS. Thank you, my darling, for being here. Richie B, FE, Amarok, Amanda FE. Thank you so much for tuning in. Spherical Cow, thank you for tuning in. Mikey Smith, Concerned Citizen, Steve Fowler, Nigel Bennett. There's so many people in the chat room. I'm not quite sure how to put slow mode on at this time. So please bear with me. I will try and keep up with the chat room, but it breaks the dynamic of the conversation. So massive love to you all for being here. Big respect to the mods for holding it down. You're doing
Roxanne, and they are holding it down. Shout out to the moderators holding it down. You know what I mean? You know, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Massive love back to Cami as well, Bob. Big hugs to Cami. Thank you, my darling.
I can't wait to talk to you.
Yeah, big time. And Dirth, thank you so much for tuning in.
Nice, David.
Yeah, David's great. I'm still not stopped with picking your brain. I only had a
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Carry on. And yeah, massive love to everybody. No one's flower as well. Thank you for being here. I'm going to try and get back into the chat room, and if anyone's got any questions, just pop them in capital letters, and I'll get back to the chat room.
And just so you know, I because I've been so intently trying to answer your questions that I just got into chat just now, and I realized I don't have a wrench.
Oh yes,
somebody give me a wrench.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'll drop some wrenches.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Say no more.
I'm on it.
Say no more. How's the weather up there? Where you at, Mark?
It is cloudy at the moment, but that's fine. You got to remember it's September up in Seattle, Washington, and it's nice. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I grew up here. I was born here. I was born up in Seattle on an island just north of it called Whidbey, WHIDBEY island. In fact, it's really, really close to Vancouver, Canada. So like the university that I went to was only, I think, like 15 minutes from the border type stuff. Yeah.
So, you're close by D Marble. He's up there.
Oh yeah. I have done like 5 different meetups, I think, with D Marble. He's a lot of fun. I love D Marble. We've done meetups all around the Seattle area. We just did one fairly recently up in Lake Stevens. And he's great. I can't wait to see him in Denver.
Good brother. Flatter for shout out to D Marble as well.
Yeah.
Also is anybody in the chat room have any questions? Put them in capital letters for Roxanne, for Mark, also as well. Like kind of people
Vancouver is now an island of China. That's what I'm reading in chat. Vancouver is now an island of China. No, you're thinking of no, it's not island of China. No. Anyway, sorry, Roxanne. What else you got?
Something else in the chat room as well, so I can find you and wrench you up. I've got questions. I'm afraid.
Did you wrench him up?
I'm just gonna wait for him to pop something in the chat room so I can find
doing that right now.
So quickly, I can't find him anywhere. And
see me? I'm all caps because I'm loud. Caps is cruise control for cool.
Let me see.
Yeah, absolutely.
While I get on with that, what I want to know is your opinions on more land towards the north.
Yeah. I loved, and I think it was, I can't remember if it was Chris and Sri Geo who run TFR. They were the first ones to break that. But that story of that 1,000-year-old map, where I don't know if you see me use it in different slides, where you have the AE map in the center, surrounded by 2 rings, and then these continents all equally, around the outside that look like they could each be the size of Africa. I love that concept because why not? And I love the fact that none of them are connected to each other, because no land bridges that we have here. I mean, remember, most of this world is land bridged in one way or the other, especially Europe and Asia. And then, everything from Canada all the way down to South America is also part of those bridges. But I love the concept of more lands. Love it. Why wouldn't we? You know, I see it goes along with the whole older civilization thing. And I think in a broader sense, I think that every civilization has a limited time to run their course and develop whatever it is. And then when they're done, it's no different than school, right? You know, you're seniors now. Sorry, you don't have to, you know, you got to get out of here because we got another class coming in. And then you get to go off and you know, I think there's protocols as well, which is they can't interact directly with whatever civilization is trying to build up because they influence them too much. And that's straight out of Star Trek Prime Directive, which is what was the second movie they made. And that was, they accidentally, you know, flew their ship over them and those guys just threw out their Bible right away. I was like, oh, there's the new religion right there. The space people.
Exactly.
So, anyway, so yeah, I love it. Love new lens. Or more lens.
And another thing which is also helping me to connect the dots as well. I'm quite interested in the whole QAnon scenario, and I've been following it since last October actually. And I wanted to get your opinion, if you have an opinion on the whole. What's your take on it?
My initial opinion on QAnon is that. And there's two things. One, of course, I appreciate that they delved into the flat Earth at least briefly. Was it last year? I think they got into it. But when they got into it, it didn't surprise me.